The Malibu has been running good ever since I fixed the coolant gaskets and everything, the intake manifold gaskets. I haven't had really any trouble out of it. I've been averaging 28 on the highway. But mostly it's been running pretty good. I still need to put a window tinting on the back window. Whoever owned it before me removed it for some reason. It probably started to peel. They probably didn't do a good job putting it in, whoever did it. And then I also put my old Ranger Sony Explode speakers into the back, the 6x9s. They were just sitting in the garage, not doing anything, so figured why not. Sounds a little bit better. As far as coolant and the oil goes on this thing, it hasn't been consuming either of them. It's both been pretty constant. Car runs pretty good now though. When I do change the oil though, and that's going to be pretty quick, I'm going to put some of this stuff in it. I just had this full bottle of STP lying around. Had really good luck with this stuff in the Mercury that I used to have. And probably going to stick it in this car. Can't hurt anything. Ever since I replaced that fuel pressure regulator, it's always wanted to kind of start like that, where it kind of goes and quits for a split second and then starts up. I mean, I don't know what that's all about, but it probably has to do with that fuel pressure regulator. So I wasn't doing that before I replaced it. I forgot to put my gun in my pocket. I got my concealed carry permit a while ago. And getting one in California, you would think it would be more impossible than it was, but we have a good sheriff in town, so it wasn't too bad. Just took a long time because everybody wants them. I had to wait damn near a year before I went in for my first interview for it. I know some states you pretty much just walk in and they give it to you right then and there, but not in California. But yeah, this car has been running good, like I was saying. 28 to the gallon. I got to get the AC serviced. I was going to do it myself with those, you know, those little tiny bottles you can get from like Walmart and stuff. It won't, the compressor won't kick over if there's nothing in the system, and it does that to prevent it from, you know, screwing itself over. As I was saying though about the air conditioning, the compressor, sometimes it will on some cars, but I haven't tried it on this car. But when there's nothing in the AC system, the compressor won't kick over and it won't accept the new Freon. And that's how it accepts it. When the clutch kicks in on the compressor, it takes in the new Freon out of the can. So those things work really well. I've used them before in cars that had, you know, just a little bit of Freon in, and the compressor would turn on and, you know, it would cycle it. But in this car, I know for a fact there's nothing in the system because I drained it all. I let it all out. So yeah, that's why I haven't sprung for like the $30 or $40. Those that I would have to pay for. But I will eventually. It's starting to get cool now. It's finally dropped down into the 80s from the triple digits like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's been really nice. This car has really been a trooper though, that's for sure. We put about 1,000 miles on it, and nothing but good things to say about it so far. I mean, I will say this much. I will say that the build quality isn't exactly great in this car, but for how much I paid for it and all the other positives that it has going for it, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, GM really dropped the ball with this iteration of the Malibu. I mean, I'm just, you know, like the visors and everything, you know, the fabric separating. The headliner rips really easy. There's a small rip over there, and then it's starting to separate in the back. You know, just little shit like that.